Yes, welcome back. Now, the second segment of my encounter with anonymous telephone calls. So, in the year 2013, Alodolam from Nigeria and then trying to settle back in Finland. So, after about 1 month, Anamora one day forgotten to switch off my phone. So, the sound of the phone ringing was able to wake me up. So mabia to the parlor, got the phone on the table. So me were lay anya home, the number no there was plus 234. That is Nigerian code number. So mapping all the phone, I didn't answer it. So Machia Bola, me mecha breakfast and was now ready to check who has called. So me lay the phone anya home that call have been registered in my call log as a missed call. So my dial lawyer as it because the phone will register the number, register the time it came. So it was around 2 o'clock midnight. So Melania, it was not it's not a number that I know. So Hemre o my dial lawyer, she made Onyega pick yani. So at least all the onye miss call like that, which I was not able to pick in the midnight. So ngachiga pokwana. It's better for me to call the person. Share. Call okay. I was sleeping, so I couldn't take your call. So what is the problem? So that is how it is supposed to be. And actually, telephone was something that became to be able to ease our life, to make communication easy for everybody. But from what I have investigated and has found out now, telephone is a weapon. Yes, I mean, all the car a grenade. I mean to opinion, a lulagia so in hold on your on a okay. So that is what is happening today. So immediately Mjiri we read the number that lawyer again. So it was the operator's number was continuously saying that that number cannot be reached. Check the number and dial again. So many ogap shadia mama due to network failure or anything. So majorly after about 1 hour again, Madalo it continuously saying the same thing, which means that number was not registered. And it was also said like that the number is not registered in the with the MTN. So Hemesro made it after he tried several times unsuccessfully. So we read the number. Copy where any nurse. So she actually moyen with this number. So Henji anybody mentioned around here in this channel, by the grace of God, the person is still alive and doing well. So these people are also witnesses. Here I'm not going to lie against anybody. I'm not trying to make anything up. These are facts and they are the truth. So adi amama he only care for that the case in the future. I can confidently put claims to whatever I have said, and anybody mentioned around here, I mentioned the person's name because the person was once or at one time or the other an actor in whatever that is going on. So here we read the number. After so many days, whom the same report that the number does not exist. So that was a number that called me. So that is how it has been. So but that now after a while, Manjuraji, I think Alodolam Nigeria, the same year or the following year, which is 2015, that the number it does not exist. That number does not exist anywhere. It's not in existence. So that is it. In my next comment, again about the third attempt at reaching me by phone with a number that I don't have in my contact. So I will continue to talk about it. I'm not saying this now to be able to convince anybody of what is going on, no. But I know a lot is going on. A lot is going on. And enwere ndị ejighị telefon egbuga. Onwe onye ga-adị na village onye ji telefon ya ring hala, the excitement of answering the call is there. So ha pick hala the call ha tinye na ntị. So ha tinye hala ntị ha anything ha ga-ara. So that is it. The person's fate is centered on what information that person has received from the person kpọrọ ya. Ụfọdụ jawo ha gecha ya, they just die off, and that is it. They will be hit by a serious stroke, and that is it. The person anwụọ. So ndị kede ndụ, the surviving members of the family had borrowed the telephone, and this telephone you can apakwanụ some of the evidences ya ma nwere police investigations or forensic examinations about them, what led to this person's death. Most of them are inside the telephone, which nobody surrenders for the police to check. So that is Nigeria anyị n'ime ya. But awụrụ n'ala bekee, all these things will play part. Even your computer, your laptop, your everything in your cell phones, your emails will be accessed to check what has transpired with anybody that is communicating with the person few days before the person's death. So this was what I have expected to have revealed in the case of Joe's matter. So here gbasara telephone, it has been in existence in that village for a very long time, and I've been making my own investigations to find out what is going on. And most of the things that has been revealed to me, it was so shocking, very, very shocking. And a lot of members of my kindred anwụọna through telephone calls. So manjiri bido my investigations, and the things that I find out prompted me to arrange mụ na Chinedu anya ga-emetifu na village ya bịa mụ anọ ya mbịakwana ya agaghị emeti anyị. So there is no need for me expecting to meet Chinedu jointly in Nigeria. So there is need for me now ebe ha achọghị bịa na mụ na ha akwa na-emetifu. Ma promise Chinedu that I am coming to Canada in the year after the year 2015, more than 2016 I will go. So Chinedu Amarana, they were expecting me, because after those my inquiries and what I find out, I needed to talk to them to know that they're going to help me find out. Our brothers are being killed, our sisters are being killed through telephone calls, and such kind of telephones have been reached, somebody is trying to dial my number and trying to attack me through the telephones. But what happened in that plan of going to Canada, I will discuss it in another segment of the content of my diaries. Thank you for listening.